new opportunities will unfold before you, and it is never too late, and to never give up, because all things are possible if you believe.
Come on.
And sometimes the belief is just not in God, but it is in ourselves. And it is in the fact that God will allow us to meet people and open opportunities for us to have our music shared with the world. And that's what this is really about. It's so that more people can hear this empowering message, and of course share in the music gift and the ministry that God has given me.
Amen. Griff, go ahead.
Yeah, Pastor Vita, you say abundance is your birthday right. Talk about that. That sounds awesome.
Abundance is our birthday right. The day that you were born, it becomes your birthright. And I just believe that God has so much more in store for us, and it is our responsibility to unlearn every limitation.
Yes.
Unlearn every projection of others, every negative projection that others begin to put on us. Really, from the time we become conscious that we are in this world, we begin to learn limitations. But when we meet Christ, hallelujah, and when we come into the knowledge of the saving knowledge of that relationship, limitless possibilities. And the abundance of God is available to us if we can believe.
I love that. Ooh. Unlearn limitations. I'm gonna borrow that one.
Man,
I'm gonna give you credit for it.
It's my
We're
birthday
talking
right.
to Pastor Vita McCoy. You can follow her on social media at I am Vita McCoy. If you could leave a final message with us today, what would it be?
My final message to you would be, you come from an idea in the mind of God that existed before your mama met your daddy and before you met anybody. You are here to show and manifest what God had in mind when he spoke your name in eternity, and believe it. Because as Mark 11 says, all things are possible if you can believe.
I love it. Thank you so much for being with us today, Vita.
All right. Thank you.
God bless
Erica,
you.
And thank you, Griff.
Take care.
All right, make sure you go download that song. It's called All Things Are Possible. And make sure you check out the video. Vita, where can they see the video?
The video is on my YouTube channel, also by my name, Vita McCoy. And there's a full feature video, my first.
Nice. Congratulations. All right, y'all stick around. It gets better and better right here on Get Up Morning.
And it really does. It really and truly does. I've got friends on Friday. I've got good friends on Friday. I'm going to surprise y'all. You'll see coming up.
You're listening to Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.
Here's the deal. I've had constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating for years. I've tried a lot of laxatives and fiber supplements, but my symptoms keep coming back.
You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2 years old. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Talk to a doctor today. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by AbbVie and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
Oh, boy. I love God. You know why I love God? Because, man, he sent me good things. It's FAMU's homecoming this weekend. And then this dude called me. Y'all know I love this dude from what I was just thinking about when we took Mark to a place downtown, maybe Winter Park. It was like a Mark, and I knew you held it down when you came on the mic, because we was like, what we was like on the back alley or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where we went and ate at. Mm-hmm. You remember? But I know you had a lot of jokes.
Come on,
but you spared us.
Come on,
you spared us because you love us,
man.
You love us here in Orlando. Listen, y'all know this dude, man. For years he has held it down, man, on the Yolanda Adams morning show and so much more. He was so much more than that, though. So much more than that.
Come on, more.
So much more than that. Listen, this is my friend from way back from Houston. This man is a professor at the University of Texas Southern.
Yeah.
It's our homecoming.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Marcus D. Wiley.
What up, Glenn? All good?
Hey, man.
My WOKB family here in Orlando, Florida. What's happening?
What's good, man? The Hope Church presents Grown, Gray, and Forgiven.
Yes, sir. That's my new tour I'm doing right now, 50 cities. And, this is a makeup date because I was supposed to be in here on September 30th, but y'all got hit with the hurricane.
We did we?
Yeah, got hit with the hurricane. And so we pushed the date back to, this time, tonight, 7 o'clock at the Hope Church /Center.
Oh, my gosh.
And, it's going down.
Listen, wherever you are, it's always going down. It's electric. It's electric. I love it, man.
Yes, sir.
The juice that you bring with you is just undeniable. And everybody want it.
Yes, sir.
And that's why you're here. A 50-city tour?
50 cities. Yeah, I was trying to recoup some of this money the devil stole during COVID. I had a year full of shows, and then they canceled all of them, Glenn. And so now I'm back to recoup. Get everything back. You know, that's what the Bible be saying. You know, you're going to take it back, all that old type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I should have called it the Take It Back tour.
I like this. This is interesting. What you calling it is grown, gray, and forgiven.
So those are three things I found out I was during the pandemic. So this whole show was birthed during the pandemic. And during the pandemic, I found out I'm grown. You know, I'm good at paying bills now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm seasoned.
Okay.
I'm a seasoned bill payer. Gray is not necessarily gray as in hair, even though I do have gray hair. I see you got a little gray.
I do.
But I put the little dark and lovely on mine. I got gray too, but I ain't just let it go all the way yet.
Okay.
And then forgiven. But I'm talking about the gray areas of social media. Because during the time of the pandemic, I was doing bad. But I saw other people thriving because I wasn't set up on social media the way other people were.
Man, and that's why we come and check you out, because along with your funny, you got social commentary.
Oh, no doubt.
And you're real smart. You're smart and funny.
Well, my dad in the past, he always said, if you have opportunity to say something, you should say something. And so when I do comedy, I just, of course, the goal is to be funny. But because I have everybody's attention, since they paying attention, the least I can do is try to, inspire, motivate, educate, all that type of stuff.
Right. It's tonight, 7 o'clock at the Hope Event Center, 3032 Monte Carlo Trail. Man, talk about your relationship with the Bishop and the Hope.
Man, I've been down with the Hope now, I think, for 15 years. I think I got introduced to the Hope Church, Bishop Wiggins, Lady D, everybody over there around 2006, maybe.
Yeah.
And they have me a lot. Pretty much, I'm there at least once a year.
Man, you used to have us laid out over there.
Yeah, and so they welcome me when I call Bishop, and he hooked me up with Lady D, and me and her been making everything go, and and they welcome the tour with open arms. I'm really appreciative to them, for sticking with me all these years, because there's a lot of people they can get. But they get me, Marcus D. Wiley. Come check me out tonight.
Tonight, 7 o'clock. So how we get in?
Man, listen, you got to listen. If you pay to go see Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey and all these people, come pay to see your boy tonight. My tickets ain't nowhere near them tickets, near they tickets. But, people in the kingdom need to learn how to pay. And that's just real talk.
That's real right there.
Yeah, stop thinking your church supposed to give you everything for free.
That's right.
Yeah, and so come out tonight at the Hope Church /Hope Center. I don't know how much the tickets are, but you can go online to the Hope website, and they'll have all that together for you.
So what we'll do is we'll come back, man, and catch up with you, dog.
No doubt.
Can we do that?
I appreciate you,
about
man.
15 minutes. Oh, for real, man. I got you, bro.
Yes,
I
sir.
got you. It's Inspiration 1680 WOKB and FM 100.7. It's your man, Glenn. All good. Faith walking, love talking, joy living. Let's get back to Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell. Man, Marcus D. Wiley in the studios. Can't help but think about Bishop Secular and all that kind of good stuff. Man, oh man, oh man.
do a lot of whole woman things. I get manicures and pedicures when you be sitting there and it's nothing but women. And I laugh at myself and say, look, I'm a whole woman in here talking about, girl, who else going to soccer practice? And you so stupid, Vinos.
I like it.
But let me tell you, all the times I become a whole woman, Bath and Body Works has a sale on them 3-wick candles.
Music is perfect.
I be a woman. I call my wife and go, babe, they got lavender, pineapple, and apples. I be a whole female, a whole woman when I want to be. Leave me alone.
Pretty, oh so pretty.
I feel pretty and witty and yay.
My pity, everyone believe today.
Come on, West Side Story.
Good gospel music, laughs, and lots of inspiration. Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.
It's like you're looking through a telescope. You see where you're gonna be. Growing, getting better. You're not the person they see. Can't be mad at the things you've been through, 'cause they built your muscle. Now you're stronger than you've ever been. They can't stop your hustle. Your faith ain't never small. That's what brought you this far. See, you got your dreams and you got your prayers and you got your God. He gon' take you there. See, everybody has a season, and I believe this one's yours. 'Cause you've been working, waiting. This what you've been praying for. Go get your blessing. Go get it. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time. You were made to live a good life, and that's what I believe. So hit the floor, say a prayer, start working. You gotta do something. It's alright to crawl before you walk. It's alright to walk before you run. But if you wanna get what you never got, gotta do something that you never start. Go get your blessing. Go get your blessing. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time. You've been qualified. His mercy multiplied. You cannot be denied. 'Cause you're fully certified. It's official. Go ahead and testify. He's gonna bless you. You gon' bless him. Now God be glorified. When you go get your blessing. Go get your It's your time. It's your time. Say it's your time. It's your time. Get that blessing. Go get your blessing. Time. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time. Go get it.
Up next on Get Up Morning.
Good morning, good people. It's Get Up Mornings. I'm Erica Campbell, and Trending Topics with TJ is up next.
Get Up Morning with Erica Campbell.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire and in darkest night. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. And I have lived in the goodness of God. Hey! 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. Oh yes you have. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything, oh Lord. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after, oh yeah, it's running after me. Oh yeah, your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. I'm gonna sing. All of my life you've been faithful. All of my life you have been so, so good. So good with every breath that I am able. Every breath I'm able, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Yes, I am. Of the goodness of God. I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God.
Get Up Morning
with Erica Gamble.
Find out what everybody's talking about right now.
Taking over the web.
What is it?
It's Trending Topics, up to the minute.
Trending Topics is brought to you by WeFixMoney.com. They can help you get up to $2,500 whenever you need it. WeFixMoney.com has been helping customers for over 13 years and has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. So for all your emergency cash needs, go to WeFixMoney.com. If you need up to $2,500 for credit card bills, car repairs, taking care of your kids, I don't know what else you could need some money for, but go to WeFixMoney.com. It's free to use and available 24/7. Trust the name you know, WeFixMoney.com. Get up to $2,500 at WeFixMoney.com. That's WeFixMoney.com. TJ, what's trending now?
Thanks, Griff. 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and the Reverend Dr. Calvin O. Butts III, the senior pastor of the Abyssinian Baptist Church and one of New York City's most influential religious and community leaders, has died at the age of 73. He peacefully transitioned early this morning, and Reverend Butts was celebrating 50 years with his famous church this year. And back in the 90s, you may remember this, he gained national attention for a campaign against what he condemned as the misogyny of rap music. In 1993, he famously had a steamroller rolling over, crushing hundreds of rap CDs outside of his church. And in addition to his religious work, he was also an academic, serving at the State University of New York for more than 2 decades. The Reverend Dr. Calvin O. Butts, dead at the age of 73. May he rest in peace. Also, in theaters, if you're looking for some good movies to see, man, it's a good season for movies. In theaters, theaters nationwide today. Till. It's the story of Emmett Till's mother, Mamie Till Mobley. This story is a story that Whoopi Goldberg says she's been wanting to tell for years in her way, and she is in the movie. She's playing Emmett Till's grandmother. And in Mississippi, a community there in Mississippi has unveiled a larger-than-life statue of Emmett Till. It's a bronze statue. It stands 9 feet tall. It's located in Greenwood Rail Spike Park. It's about 10 miles away from the crumbling remains of that store. The name of that store, Brian's Grocery and Meat Market, where Emmett Till, the then teenager, encountered that white woman and allegedly whistled at her, and he was later killed. That statue was just unveiled to coincide with the release of the movie Till. Of course, it came out today nationwide. Make sure you put that on your things to see list. And The Woman King, if you haven't seen The Woman King yet, too. That's a good one. And also in theaters in a couple of weeks, November 11th to be exact, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. There was a big Hollywood premiere of the movie last night. The director, Ryan Coogler, and the cast joined a bunch of other A-list celebrities walking on the purple carpet. And one thing that Angela Bassett said that the cast did before they started filming for the movie was they visited the gravesite of Chadwick Boseman. Man, we miss Chadwick Boseman, and we will see Black Panther, Wakanda Forever in theaters nationwide November 11th. Tickets are already on sale for that. So I said it's a good season for movies. Also coming out in December, the Clive Davis back Whitney Houston biopic, I Want to Dance with Somebody, comes out December 21st. Now that may be why the Whitney Houston estate is releasing a fragrance in honor of Whitney Houston. It's called the Whitney Houston Signature Fragrance. Now, Whitney Houston reportedly had what they called a wardrobe of fragrances, and she also loved aromatherapy. All the proceeds, all the money will go to the Whitney Houston estate, but Whitney Houston's Signature Fragrance will be on store shelves probably by the holiday season. And Will Smith's, his movie Emancipation, comes to Apple TV Plus on December 9th. Lots of good movies out there to watch. If you like me and you like Christmas movies, the Hallmark Channel. They've got wall-to-wall Christmas movies on the Hallmark Channel. Hey, if you're celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Whatever you're doing, make sure you celebrate your life. Who are you celebrating with? Cheryl Underwood, comedian, talk show host. Cheryl Underwood lost 100 pounds and she looks great. Also celebrating a birthday today, she was in the movie Pretty Woman. I like her acting too. Julia Roberts is celebrating your birthday today. And the founder of Microsoft, Bill Gates, 67 years old today. If it's your birthday, celebrate it all day long. And those are your trending topics.
Coming up, more with Marcus D. Wiley right here on Inspiration 1680 and FM 100.7.
It's pro time because at Lowe's, it's Provember. Save big with inventory you can count on, like Flex products or DeWalt power tools starting at just $99. Plus, Lowe's MVPs members earn up to 3 times bonus points per dollar on select items. Save all Provember long. Bonus points calculated before taxes and fees after applicable discounts, if any. MVPs Pro Rewards Program terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/L/Pro Loyalty terms. Subject to change. Prices valid from 10/17/22 to 2/3/23 or until supplies last.
With one of the best savings rates in America, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than choosing Slash to be in your band.
Next up for lead guitar. You're in.
Cool. Yep, even easier than that. And with no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
It's Inspiration 1680 and FM 100.7 Orlando, Kissimmee. And man, I've got a blast from the past. But he ain't from the past, he from the future, baby. He's here now. From the future.
Smelling like Whitney Houston. I want to know what that smell like. Is it for men, women? Is it unisex? I mean, I don't know if I want to be somewhere that. Boy, you smell
Everybody
like
know
Whitney.
though. Everybody know though, huh?
You smell like Nippy. That's what they should have called the person, Nippy. That was a nickname. Ooh, you a little nippy this morning. It's better than musty. You nippy. You see what I'm saying?
I do, man. The Hope Church presents Grown Gray Forgiven.
Yeah.
The tour.
The tour, man. It's been great. Folk been receiving it well. Material is fresh and relevant. And hoping folk in Orlando come out and check me out tonight.
That's tonight at 7 o'clock at the Hope.
At the Hope.
3032 Monte Carlo Trail. Y'all know where the Hope is, man. The Hope is always friendly. Man, really good venue.
Yeah.
Great venue. That's why it's been there. That's why everybody come there. I mean, when everybody can see, you can hear.
Yep. Parking straight.
Yeah, man. It is so.
Security.
Yeah.
You see it on my chip.
I see
Security.
Listen, man, I forgot you was a relationship expert. Dude.
Yeah.
I just go to MarcusDWiley.com, y'all.
Yeah.
Man, talk about that that aspect of what you do.
Man, I've been married now longer than I've been single. Okay. And so we had a divorce pandemic in my barbershop.
What?
Yeah. So during the pandemic, a lot of folk got divorced during the pandemic.
Right.
And, me and my wife, we made it, by the grace of God. Black love is day to day. And,
I don't believe you said
it is. Black love is day to day.
She put up with you every day, though. So
well, I mean, she put up with these checks.
Okay.
So put up what come with them checks. Okay. But I'm just playing. But, so I just started, not counseling, because I'm not a counselor, but definitely just talking to cats. And being real with the relationship. Like boys just, man, she don't cook. I be like, you ain't married for her cooking. So why is cooking all of a sudden so important now? Now, don't get me wrong, that don't mean she shouldn't cook.
Why you cut to the chase like that, dog?
Because that's what we need to stop with all the fluff and let's just get right to it. And then, sometimes I got to remind my boy, you ain't that good now. But why you thinking, she all, terrible? You ain't that good either.
All right.
Yeah.
A designated driver, the podcast.
Yeah,
What's up?
I did it during the pandemic. This was another thing I tried to do. I did like 4 or 5 seasons, but once we were able to go outside, I stopped doing it. Like it just, I stopped. So hopefully I'm gonna pick it back up. But Glenn, I make my money on the road. I'm a traveling comedian.
Tonight, y'all, 7 o'clock at the Hope.
The Hope Church, the Hope Center.
Grown,
Bishop Wiggins.
Y'all don't play like you don't know him. Y'all know him. Y'all know he crazy. Y'all know he gonna bring it.
You talking about Bishop Secular before we got off that last break.
You got one?
No, Bishop dead. I killed him. Yeah, when they killed Yolanda Allen's morning show, I killed Bishop Secular.
Why you kill Bishop?
Yeah, he dead.
Why you kill Bishop, man?
Reason why I had to kill him because, a lot of folk didn't know I was Bishop Secular.
Is that right?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know. And so when the morning show went off, Bishop Secular didn't have bills. Marcus D. Wiley did. And so I needed folks to know Marcus D. Wiley. So I had to kill that Bishop Secular. Amen. I had to kill him.
Bishop had everybody cracking up. Listen, so you always be fresh when you come up on stage. Wiley well,
yeah, now everybody's
Was this another COVID thing?
Everything got birthed during COVID. So the t-shirt line, just a lot of t-shirt line.
You ain't leave it, did you?
Huh?
You ain't leave this alone, did you? Oh, come on, Mark.
Come on. It's over. You can go buy it, but man, I sell them t-shirts at this show. I'm live. Man, joke money, and I hope I can say this without offending anybody.
Go ahead.
Joke money and dope money is really like the same type of money. Now, I don't sell dope, never sold it, but I got cousins. And, everything is hot. Everything just hot. I'm still old school in that attribute. I'm hot with it. All that ordering and all that. I know that's what people do now.
Right.
But now, get it hot. Get it fresh. Like when you see me tonight, and if you like what you see, purchase one of them shirts.
7 o'clock tonight. 7 o'clock tonight. 7 o'clock tonight, man. Marcus D. Wiley, man. Marcus, thank you, man, for stopping by, bro.
No, Glenn, thank you, and I want to appreciate you and big up you for always being consistent, bro. Ever since I met you, when I call you, you come to the shows if you can. You have me on the air, and I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Thank
we
you
got
so
you,
much.
man. Family, man. That's
no
what
doubt.
we do.
No
All
doubt.
right. Marcus D. Wiley tonight, grown, gray, forgiven.
What's up?
Come on, let's get back to Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell right here on Inspiration 1680 and FM 100.7.
Tell us the best, funnest wedding or reception you've ever been to.
Yeah.
Well, their theme song was the Star Wars.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was like that. And it was so funny.
Was the song,
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Have a good one, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let me get that Star Wars music again, eh? No.
Good gospel music, laughs, and lots of inspiration. Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.
He's a healer, Lord. He's a healer. He's a healer. He's a healer. He's a healer, Lord. He's a healer.
He's a healer, and I need him right now more than ever. It doesn't feel like things are getting better. Can't escape the pain. It saturates everything. What's the answer? People dying, mothers crying, hearts aching. Sickness spreading, honestly, I hope it's fading. Everywhere I see negativity, yeah. So we come to you, asking you, teach you to move. All we can do. So waiting on you. Tragedy we're facing is a problem. Our culture is diminishing to nothing. Trying to find a faith to pray, it's so hard. What's the answer? Lord, my money got me stressing more than ever. All this marching, Lord, help us come together. You're the only one wise enough. Oh Lord, asking you, I need you to move. All we can do. So we're waiting on you. In the beginning, Lord, we're not worthy, no. If we humble ourselves, pray and seek your face, turn from our wicked ways, you said you would heal our land. Lord Almighty, Jehovah Jireh, Lord, I provide. Jehovah Shalom, the Lord is me. He's my shepherd, Jehovah.
Waking up with us.
Thank you.
Wakes me up every morning.
Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.
What's up, Baltimore? Somebody make some noise in here tonight. We've come to praise one God, one name, and is worthy of all our praise. Come on and help me praise him. Yes. You are Lord. You are Lord and King. To the true and living God we sing. You are master of everything. All creation shall call you king. All creation crowns you king. You are Lord and King. To the true and living God we sing. You are master of everything. All creation
Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell, man. We got to go. How about that? It's October 28th. This Friday has been awesome. What an amazing show.
Yeah.
Teej, what do you like most about the show?
Well, you know I love to have a pastor on the show today, Pastor Brian Carter from Concord Church in Dallas. You know, building relationships that are made to last. I like how he says love is spelled Time. You got to take some time out for your love, and respecting people, their worth, their voice, and their life story. Respect and time are two key things in building relationships that are made to last. What about you, Griff?
First of all, the Carters are awesome. Concord Church. He said that's number one.
Yeah.
Secondly, I love Priscilla Shire. Every time she comes on, she's just amazing.
Oh, I love her
word.
too, for real. Yeah.
And then Erica, your faith walk, giving the devil a black eye, like you set it off first thing in the morning. So this is one of them shows that you need to be going into your weekend crunk. How about that? TJ, close us out in prayer.
Of course I will, Griff. Dear Lord, we thank you for another day. You reign above all. You are Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, and we are giving the devil a black eye today. Dear Lord, as we go into this weekend, Father God, you have not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Some say self-discipline, so let us be self-disciplined today, dear Lord. We give you praise, honor, and glory. I pray, dear Lord, that everyone within the sound of my voice, I pray they feel your peace, your love, and your protection like never before. Those who have fear, you have not given us fear, Father God, so we speak life. We speak life over our life. I pray that everyone has a joyful weekend, has a restful weekend, and wake up restored on Monday morning. We give you praise, honor, and glory today and all days. In your son, Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.
Amen. Man, what a day. What a day. That's all I'm going to say. You guys have a great weekend. We will see you guys on Monday. It's Money Mondays. We love y'all. Stay blessed. I'm Griff. That's TJ, Erica Campbell. Faith walking.
Love talking.
Enjoy living.
Oh, Get Up Mornings.
Love you, mama.
Bye, Lily.
Get up, 'cause you can't stop. Get up, got a lot to do. 24 hours, almost gone. Get up,
Moments like seeing my son's team cheer him on mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Friday, October 28th, 2022. We made it. Number 1, less than 2 weeks before the November 8th midterm elections, Georgia Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker denied a second claim made by a woman that he encouraged her to have an abortion in 1993. Questioned while making campaign stops, the anti-abortion politician called the charge a lie. This claim follows the first allegation made several weeks ago by an unidentified woman that he paid for her abortion and fathered another child out of wedlock. Number 2, a United Nations report said the world, especially richer carbon-polluting nations, remain far behind and not doing nearly enough to reach any of the global goals limiting future warming. The report confirms the glacial pace of climate action despite the looming precipice of climate tipping points we're approaching. Instead of limiting warming to 1 or 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, the way that the world is acting now, warming will hit 28 degrees or 5 degrees Fahrenheit by the year 2100. Number 3, Qatar will drop most of its coronavirus restrictions beginning November 1st, just before it hosts the 2022 FIFA World Cup. In a statement, it said that the PCR or rapid antigen test results would not be required for those flying into the country. It also dropped a requirement to register for the country's contract tracing app. However, it's mandatory to use the app to enter healthcare facilities in Qatar, and Qatar expects 1.2 million visitors during the tournament. Number 4. In the aftermath of the U.S. Supreme Court ruling to overturn Roe v. Wade, cisgender women activists say that the conversation needs to include others who identify differently. Ryan Ellicott, a non-binary transgender man living in New York City, said he needed an abortion in 2015 after a sexual assault. He says the conversation around reproductive rights needs to be more inclusive. Ellicott said to ABC News he wants to support people, but also validate that his feelings are part of the conversation. Number 5, African Americans are diving into the entrepreneurship pool and making waves across industry. Subscribe to my free daily newsletter. Please visit SibylWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered. It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham asked the U.S. Supreme Court to intervene after a lower court ordered him to testify before a special grand jury in Georgia investigating whether...
AURN News.
This is Clay Kane. In September, Kanye West ended his 10-year relationship with Gap, but existing merchandise would still be available through the first half of 2023. Now, after the rapper's anti-Semitic comments, all of his items have been removed from Gap stores and YeezyGap.com has been shut down. Gap said in a statement, quote, "Our former partner's recent remarks and behavior further underscore why we are taking immediate steps to remove Yeezy Gap products from our stores. Anti-Semitism, racism, and hate in any form are inexcusable and not tolerated in accordance with our values," unquote. Kanye West has also been dropped by sportswear brand Adidas, talent agency CAA, fashion house Balenciaga, Vogue, and more. Follow me on social media at Clay Kane. This is Clay Kane for AURN News.
Last time on Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for some Bible trivia. Are you ready? What was the first book in the Bible?
Genesis.
You got it, Jamari. Thank you for calling. God bless you. How many days did God take to create the world?
6 days and rest on the 7th.
You got it, Zara. What was God's sign to Noah that he would never destroy the earth again?
The rainbow.
It was a rainbow. That's what the rainbow means.
Get up and don't miss a minute of Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.
Get up. Get up. It's a celebration. Join us Sunday, November the 13th, as we celebrate Miss Eddie Ruth Jackson. It's her birthday celebration, featuring the Golden Heirs of Orlando, Billy and Walesia Creighton of Orlando, Jeffrey Newberry and the Gospel Keynotes, Tyler, Texas, the Supreme Angels, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Huey Williams and the Jackson Southern Heirs, Jackson, Mississippi. Join us as we celebrate the Queen, Miss Eddie Ruth Jackson, at New Chief Cornerstone Church, 820 South Park Avenue, Winter Garden, Florida. Ticket location, Sanders Funeral Home. Post sales, Mortuary. WOKB Lady Drina at 407-591-2626. For more information, call Miss Eddie Ruth Jackson or Karen Jackson at 407-692-2415. 407-692-2415. It's a birthday celebration that you don't want to miss, celebrating Miss Eddie Ruth Jackson. Hosted by Lady Drina and Bishop Crawford. Bring your shouting shoes. Can't wait to see you there.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Florida learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Florida High School Athletic Association and the Florida Interscholastic Athletic Administrators
100.7 and
Association.
1680 AM.
The views and opinions of the following program is not necessarily those of WOKB, staff, and management of Unity Broadcasting.
Black Jesus.
It's my team. It's my quarterback.
They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. You're gonna learn today.
God, it helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. It helped Daniel get out the lion's den. It helped Gilligan get off the island.
Off of the island and into the man cave. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's the Sports View with the Crow. I'm Glenn Allgood.
I'm Brother Jarrell. Guys, thank y'all for listening to Inspiration 1680 WOKB, your urban empowerment inspiration station, and also 100.7 FM. Kissimmee.
That's us.
You can also check us out on the web at WOKBradio.com. You can also check us out on the TuneIn app. And you can download the WOKB app to your mobile phone. And if you want to get in on the conversation, you can give us a call here at the station on at 407-894-1680. That is 407-894-1680. If you want to see why me and Glenn have a face for radio, you can check us out at WOKB's Facebook page and also YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, what, Glenn?
Do it right now.
Right now. R-A-T and shame on you. It is Friday,
for
y'all.
For shame.
Surprise, surprise.
I know, right?
Oh. That's October the 28th, Glenn. Friday, TGIF, and it's National
Thank God it's Friday.
Chocolate Day.
Today is National Chocolate Day?
National Chocolate Day. Chocolate fan?
When it's good chocolate. I love good chocolate.
Chocolate on everything.
Well, so for you?
Yes.
Oh, so yeah, that's right.
Chocolate on everything.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, but still.
Chocolate
I
on
can
everything.
say it, but chocolate on everything. Also, it is National First Responder Day.
Okay.
So definitely just thank all the first responders. We want to thank all the first responders, especially responding in the latest tragedy, hurricane that we had. And y'all was up on it, doggone it. Y'all was on it. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
And it's something I don't understand, Glenn, but I guess it has to do with the upcoming holiday, National Frankenstein Friday.
Frankenstein. Boris Karloff.
Was he
Frankenstein?
Boris Karloff was Dracula, wasn't he?
I don't know. Bela Lugosi. All those old guys. Those guys are really old and dead now.
What was the lady? Not Lady Frankie. Elvira.
Did you watch those movies?
I never watched it.
Did you watch The Crypt Keeper?
Never.
Tales from the Crypt?
Wait. I'm not a scary movie person.
You don't like scary movies?
No, bro. Even at my age of 54.
Yeah.
I do not do.
You don't know who Jason is? Or
know,
Michael Myers?
I know.
Do you know who Mike Myers is?
I know who they are, but and it's because of commercials and people like you that keep saying it.
Yeah.
Like you don't supposed
You
to
never
say,
went
you
to-
don't
you
supposed to say Candyman, Candyman, Candyman.
So you do know about
Yeah,
horror
but I
movie
haven't watched
folklore,
it.
but
Yeah,
you never watched
I
it.
never watched it. I've never watched it.
But
I
if you don't have
remember-
a child, did you have a childhood?
Yeah.
Your
That-
childhood
I
should have included scary movies.
No, it should not. It should not. Just like them people that Erica them was talking about, that daycare that scared them people.
Right, that was
Them
bad.
Scared them children
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. So no, I don't think they should have.
That was trauma. That wasn't. That
Right.
was they traumatized those
Yeah,
kids.
but I don't think they should have got.
People pay to get scared every day.
Yeah, I don't think they should have got charged. I can understand that they got fired.
Uh-huh.
But charged.
Yeah.
For not much, but I understand.
All right.
Whatever.
So today's National what day?
Frankenstein
Day.
Friday.
There was a Frankenstein with Gene Wilder in it that was hilarious.
Oh yeah. Anything with Gene Wilder, bro. Anything with Gene. Oh, that was good. I watched that because
Yeah.
it was funny. It was.
What was the name of it?
I don't remember. It was good though. It was
somebody
good.
tell us what the name.
407-894-1680.
Yeah.
It was Gene Wilder and the lady that he always he
In
was
movies
a jerk
with-
with.
yeah.
She was in that. It was listen.
Young Frankenstein.
I think it was.
That's the name of it. Young Frankenstein.
Dude,
Oh my
hilarious.
God.
Him and the other guy, Mel
Brooks.
Brooks.
Yeah. But Young Frankenstein, when the monster goes to the house for the blind, where the blind man is to get the soup.
Yeah. Listen, we supposed to talk about sports, man, and it just I know people like, man, these jokes don't never.
That is hilarious.
It is.
That
though.
is hilarious.
It is. It's hilarious. It makes me want to Google it.
I know, right?
YouTube, see if it's on YouTube or whatever, man. But on last night, we had an NFL game that was played here locally, Glenn.
Raymond James Stadium.
Raymond James over.
That me and you both fell in love with.
Yeah, man. It's a
when
wonderful
Juwan
stadium.
took us.
Yeah, man.
When Juwan.
Yeah. Took us, man. It absolutely.
But last night, there was a game between Tampa Bay and Baltimore.
Baltimore Ravens, and we both picked Baltimore to win that game. And listen, Baltimore did win the game, 27-22.
Yeah.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are now, Glenn, they're
3-5.
3-5, and the Baltimore Ravens are 5-3. And then on last night, Lamar Jackson, he was 27 of 38, 238 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tom Terrific, he was 26 of 44. They had to throw the ball.
They had to throw to catch up.
Right, and 325 yards and 1 touchdown. Now, for Tom Brady, those numbers look good, but they
never in a
played
losing
horrible.
effort.
They played
Yeah.
horrible. They
Yeah.
looked like they was struggling throughout the whole game.
Well, and Mike Evans missed a touchdown, and then he made a spectacular catch. He made some good plays, but it's just got to be frustrating. They're up, they're down, they're in, they're out. And then
the defense is not playing.
Oh man,
it's just a whole bunch of inconsistency when it comes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now, and Tom Brady is probably questioning his decision on.
He's got to be. So this is the post game interview audio with the one great Thomas Edward Bednarowski Brady. Here we go.
Do you feel like there's any similarities between the last 3 games in terms of the offense struggling?
I think we've struggled pretty much at everything. We just struggle in the red area, struggle in third down, struggle in the run game, 2-point plays, short yardage, backed up, start the first quarter, start of the third quarter. Not very good offensive football.
Is it me? Wait, listen to this.
The last 3 games in terms of the offense struggling?
You know, I think we've struggled pretty much at everything.
Did he say thuggle? I think we
struggled.
thuggle. Is it me? He sucked his teeth.
Yeah.
So he sucks his teeth. Here we go.
Similarities between the last 3 games in terms of the offense struggling?
You know, I think we've struggled pretty much at everything. You know,
What?
You pick out the weirdest things to focus on.
Did he say I thuggle with
You pick out the weirdest thing.
So don't play like you didn't hear it.
Right, but I didn't. But since you focused
You know, I think we've struggled pretty much at everything.
It's probably going to be a sound bite in our thing now. But anyway, listen.
What is going on?
We talked about Tampa Bay being, a team that's going to press for, the Super
Playoffs.
Bowl.
Shoot, Super Bowl. They have almost the same personnel of the championship season.
Right.
What's to say that they shouldn't be playoff contenders?
Right.
They shouldn't be Super Bowl contenders.
Right.
Right?
But the thing about it is they're not putting it together. And don't let me say this. And I know it may sound like an excuse, but they had like some key injuries on their offensive line.
They did.
And Godwin is never,
Chris Godwin.
Yeah, he's never. You can't depend on him. You can't depend on not Mike Evans, Julio.
Julio Jones.
Julio Jones.
Yeah,
and
they bought him.
He was like, seemed like he was still suffering from his knee.
Yeah, but at the beginning of the season, he was a bright spot.
Right.
He made some nice plays for Tom Brady.
But later in week 8, no Saquon.
No Saquon.
So my question to you, Glenn.
I'm listening.
Based on this, now I'm listening to the
407-894-1680. You guys can answer the question too.
Based on this 3 and 5 position that they're in now.
Based on this start.
Is this for Tom? Is this over?
Is it curtains for Tom Brady? Yeah, of course it is. He's I don't think he's a glutton for punishment. I think that he'll finish this season. The look on his face, this is a big word, but it's the consternation. He's frustrated. He's mad. Mm-hmm. He's angry. And he's got a lot going on. He could have went out on top. Last year when they lost to the Rams, they should not have lost to the Rams. They should have went to the Super Bowl last year again. They should have went to the Super Bowl. And because he knew that, I think that factored into him coming back this year. He goes through something personal, and then his wife divorces him because she made it clear that, hey, I don't want you to play anymore. So he's got personal issues, and I think some of it is carrying over or has carried over to the team side, and then coupled with some bad luck and some teams that can beat them, like Baltimore, this is a bad stretch for them.
Okay. So you said all that.
Yeah.
Now
answer the question. Tom Brady.
Yeah.
He gone.
So, and I wanted you to, because I said based on the 3 and 5
start. It's a lot, Jarrell. Based
on the 3 and 5 start.
Right.
Should this be Tom Brady? Is this Tom Brady's retirement? And my question is, because you go through some diversity, and because the question I asked was because he was 3 and 5, because they was 3 and 5, is it time for him to retire? And you gave me the roundabout whole thing. You didn't answer the question, but my question is.
No, I did answer the question. I was telling you there's a whole bunch put on him.
He's the
so
only
why
person,
would you come back?
He's the only person on the Tampa Bay.
I did answer the question.
That I said based on the 3 and 5 start, should he retire?
No.
But that ain't what you said.
No, that's not based on the start. He's gonna retire because it's time.
Okay,
this has been this is. Do you see the look on his face? He can't even talk. He said toggle. He said toggle, and he sucked his teeth. And he sucked his teeth. Wait a minute, he's listening.
In terms of the offense struggling.
Watch.
I think we've struggled pretty much at everything.
But listen, Glenn, you stupid. Listen, the thing about it is, it's teams. If you base the question that I asked based on the record, everybody would be retiring in Detroit. Detroit wouldn't even have
we play Detroit. Listen, we've got a lady on the phone Hey, welcome to the Man Cave.
Good morning, Brother Jarrell.
Good morning.
Good morning, Brother Glenn.
Hey, how you doing?
This is Sister Shirley.
Yes, it is, Sister
Hey,
Shirley. Hey.
long time no hear from.
Long time.
No. Listen, this is what I got to say about the question. You got to know when the phone
Know when to hold on.
Yes. And you know what? He should have listened to his wife. Wifey knows best.
See?
Yeah, you're right.
He sees him other than on the field.
Thank you, Sister. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
You sound
Listen,
great. Yes, ma'am.
Change the subject. Did y'all see FAMU on Good Morning America?
Yes, ma'am. I've got my Rattlers gear on right now.
I'm telling you, that orange and green was looking good.
Yes. Popping.
I hope they got paid.
Popping.
Yeah. Well, Tom Brady, you know, I understand what her fear is. I'm sure it goes through his mind also.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, he get hit the right way, a fall the wrong way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You just hate to see that happen.
Mm-hmm.
You really
Mm-hmm.
do.
So you think it's time for him to bow out?
Yeah.
Time to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Shirley.
And what has kept him looking pretty good, he has been surrounded by a whole host of talented players.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Botox.
But thank you, Miss Shirley. And I'm telling you, that's why he can't really talk. That's why he can't get it out. Yeah.
You crazy. Listen, the thing about it is I love to see the struggles of Tom Brady because I don't like him as a football player.
Yeah, you're horrible.
He's used to be with another least favorite team of mine, the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
So therefore, anything that those two people
that they go through
is good by me. But again, it's like
you're horrible in that way.
Me personally, I don't think because how the season's going is a reason why you should quit. You should quit because your body and everything else is telling you to quit. Not everybody, because you're gonna have good seasons, you're gonna have bad seasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They wasn't always favored to go to the Super Bowl in New England, but he still was there.
Yeah.
Now that he's at his 20th year and he's, you know, struggling as a because of the franchise. It's not really because of him, like Tom said, it's an array of things. But because he's losing, and this is something that we're not used to seeing him do,
right?
We want to go ahead, hey man, go ahead and retire. But he's doing what he's doing. He never could be a pocket, a scrambling pack, and he's still doing that now. He couldn't do that 18 years ago. He can't do it now. So I just don't believe because of the record that they're currently in and how they're losing, that should be, you know, why he should retire. But anyway, we're going to run through these picks real quick, Glenn. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right, man. We got Denver, Jacksonville, in London. I'm going with Denver for some reason. I don't know why.
You're going with Denver and Jacksonville in London. I talked about this game this morning. Give me Jacksonville.
Oh, going with the Jags.
Yeah.
All right, Carolina at Atlanta. This is the 1 o'clock games here, guys. I'm going with Atlanta.
Carolina and at Atlanta, these teams do not like each other in the NFC South. They hate each other, and usually the home team wins. Give me the Dirty Birds at home.
Okay, we got Chicago, Dallas. I went with Dallas because Chicago's riding high, but they're not as good as they think they
are. Chicago is riding high. Give me Dallas and Dak Prescott at home.
Okay, you got Miami at Detroit going fins up, baby, all day. Mm-hmm. Let's get it.
You got Detroit on your thing, though.
Well, I crossed that out. See how I crossed that out?
Okay, you crossed it out?
Yeah.
And you're putting MIA.
Right.
I'm going with Miami and Detroit, man.
You going to Miami?
Yeah.
All right, we got Arizona, Minnesota.
Arizona and Minnesota. The Cardinals at the Vikes. That's an old school matchup, too. Give me Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Cuz.
Good. Got the Raiders at New Orleans. I'm going with the Raiders.
Why are you going with the Raiders?
Because New Orleans and Andy Dalton.
Man, you're right.
And I think Carter is due. I think the Raiders are due for a W.
Not at the Superdome.
Not at the Superdome?
Give me the Saints.
New Orleans. New England at the New York Football Jets. I'm rolling with the Jets.
Jets. Jets.
They don't know Zappy or Matt.
Zappy, and they lost Brees Hall.
Right.
Last week.
Right.
That dude is good. So
they brought in Robinson.
They got Robinson. It's a nice switch up there. This is a toss up. Give me.
Not really.
Give me Zach.
Okay.
Give me Zach and the Jets.
Oh, you going with the Jets?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Indecisive, y'all.
Give me Zappy. Give me
Zappy.
Belichick. Give me Zappy.
Okay.
Give me Zappy.
You know they don't
give
know.
me Zappy or give me peace.
You got Pittsburgh at the early Dirty Birds, which is Philly. We got Philly's running high. They was off on last week, so they're well rested and ready to go. And Pittsburgh just came off a loss to my Miami Dolphins down south. So I'm going to go with Philly. Philly's riding high. They're 6-0 right now. They're looking to be 7-0, and I'm going with Philly.
You going with Philly? Okay. I'm going with Philly, too. Are you kidding me?
All right. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just asking the question.
I'm going with Philly.
The Tennessee Tannehills, better known, a.k.a. the Titans, against Texas, which is Houston.
Houston Texans versus Tennessee. Tennessee all day.
Tennessee all day.
Mm-hmm.
We got Washington football team and the Indy Colts.
I don't know what
no
in the
Matty
heck.
Ice.
No, they pulled Matty Ice last week. Mm-hmm. Indianapolis did.
They said
I think unfairly too.
I think they benched him.
Yeah,
but they saying his shoulder.
So,
I think he got benched.
but I'm going, and that was a crazy game, a matchup anyway. I'm going with Washington, the Commanders.
He's going with the Washington football team. You got San Francisco
at the Rams.
Have no idea. I went with San Francisco.
I see you went with San Francisco. Give me the Rams in SoFi Stadium. What is wrong with you?
What's his name, man? Golf.
What is wrong with you? Golf.
He's not like the golf owner.
He's not. You know what? I just thought about that. If he was like Golf's ice cream, we would love it. Everybody would love it.
We'd be rolling with it.
We'll roll with it.
Yeah, regardless.
Man, Golf's come back, man.
It never fails.
Did they come back yet?
I have no idea.
Because they had a fire. You remember that?
Yeah. So you went with the Rams. We got the New York Football Giants in Seattle. No Saquon. I'm going with Seattle. I'm going with Geno. Geno.
You are. I'm not.
Pete Carroll. He's looking like he's
100. I'm not. Give me Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley in the Great Northwest.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
It's Tacoma. No, it's
in
Seattle.
the Great Northwest.
But yeah. You got Green Bay.
The coffee is good.
It's a late night Sunday night game, Glenn. You got Green Bay at the Buffalo Bills. I'm going with Buffalo.
Green Bay has fallen off unless Aaron Rodgers shaves. Aaron Rodgers, he looked like he was 49 at the beginning of the season. He looks 59 now.
Do you? I really.
Aaron Rodgers looks every bit of 59.
Aaron Rodgers was this week was on the Pat McAfee show, and he made a comment that.
Why do they like to go on Pat McAfee?
They boys.
That's boys. What that is?
Yeah. And Pat was a punter for the Indianapolis Colts for like ever. You know what I'm saying? So he has a lot of relationships with players and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, and they just like Pat McAfee because you can cuss on Pat McAfee show.
Yeah.
You can do all kind of stuff. So, but Aaron Rodgers, he went on there and he made a statement, and I'm just paraphrasing, but he said something to the effect like, if the players out on the field not playing, then they need to get benched. If they're not performing, they need to be benched. Playing time should be done. So I'm sitting up there like, you probably had this conversation with the players, but, you ain't been playing the best neither, bro.
I know, right?
Yes, these cats been dropping your balls, but you need to be working with them more than just every sound bite that you have, every post-game interview that you have, you always throwing shade. You constantly throwing shade, and just the arrogance of him, and just all kind of stuff that he does, it drives me bonkers, man. And for them to be at the record that they are, he just need to say, just go to the podium and go on the Pat McAfee show and be politically correct, because you're way behind Minnesota in your division. And Minnesota is looking real, real good. And, we all know come playoffs, Kirk Cousins going to let them down, because that's what Kirk Cousins does. But in the meantime, Minnesota's looking good. Green Bay is looking bad. And then here's this smug cat as Aaron Rodgers making these comments about, these young players that's trying to get it together, trying to understand the system, trying to understand the speed and everything. But again, it comes to timing a lot of times. But you chose not to, play in no preseason games. I don't know if you limited yourself when it came to, practicing with them in OTAs and this, that, and the other. And then, you got to realize, too, a part of his deal, Glenn, was to have some say-so in who they bring in, who they let go, this, that, and the other. It's just like with LeBron. LeBron is getting what he deserves because he was the GM. They got to go through him with everything to see who comes and plays with the LA Lakers and who doesn't. So, I know I'm talking basketball, but we'll get to that real quick. But we got the Green Bay Packers versus the Buffalo Bills, and I'm going with Buffalo all day, every day.
Buffalo, give me Buffalo as well.
And the Monday night game, we got Cincinnati and Cleveland, and I'm going with Cincinnati. And also Cincinnati will be without wide receiver Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
He is expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks, Glenn, because of a hip injury.
Right.
And I know this is gonna sound bad and it's my fault. I always thought his name was Lamar Chase.
It's Jamar.
Yeah. But when I hear it, I guess I had it in my mind that is because Jamar is not right.
That's fine. That's his name. That's what his mama name. Come on, let's do college. Number 10, USC. I got give me Cincinnati as well. Because Joe Burrow looked like he on a mission, bro.
You say that.
He looked like he on a mission. Top 10 in the NCAA. Number 10, USC. Number 9, Okie State. Number 8, Oregon. Number 7, TCU. Number 6, bro, Alabama?
Yeah.
Number 5, Clemson. Number 4, Michigan Wolverines. Number 3, Tennessee. Number 2, Ohio State. And at number 1, this is a pro team, Georgia. The Dogs.
And those top 5 teams, Clemson, Michigan, Tennessee, Ohio State, and Georgia, they're all undefeated.
Yep.
They're all undefeated.
Yep.
And we got Saturday games, man. You got Ohio State, Penn State, TCU at West Virginia, Georgia Tech, Florida State, UM at Virginia. Florida, Georgia game, man. The biggest tailgate.
Largest outdoor cocktail party.
Yes, sir. You got Oregon at Cal. You got Oklahoma State at Kansas State. You got Cincinnati at UCF. You got Kentucky at Tennessee. That's a good basketball game.
It is.
You got Michigan State at Michigan. Also, Arizona Pine Bluff.
Arkansas
Pine Bluff, Glen at FAMU.
It's our homecoming.
Yeah, and
Go
BCU
Rattlers.
at Prairie View.
We have not lost the game since we lost to Jackson State. Can't say the same for BCU. Yeah. So, man. Okay.
Man.
High school, Titusville at Astronaut, Cocoa at Palm Bay, O'Galley at Rockledge, Vieira at Melbourne. Is that y'all rival?
No.
That's not y'all rival? Seminole goes to Lake Mary. Winter Springs hosts Oviedo. That's a rivalry game. Oak Ridge versus Boone, and Jones versus the new school, Horizon.
Right.
Major League Baseball World Series, Jarrell?
We got it tonight. Tonight is game 1, man. It's the best of 7. Philly is going to Houston. That game is at 8 p.m., and it's also on Fox. They got Philly got starting pitcher Aaron Nola, and also Houston is starting Justin Verlander. on the night. And those are two good pitchers, man.
Oh, yeah.
It should be a good duel.
Oh, yeah.
So, guys, check us out on Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel. You listen to Sports View with the crew. You inside the Man Cave. I'm Brother Jarrell.
I'm good, all good.
See ya.
Sports View with the Crew is a presentation and production of WOKB 1680 AM Sports. Follow us on Twitter. Go Rattlers.